Hello and welcome to my 10th Nancy Drew live stream, Secret of Shadow Ranch. Or I guess the Secret of Shadow Ranch, technically. This is really quiet. There we go. Yeah, the Secret of Shadow Ranch. Orange. One of the few orange games.
Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of Shadow Ranch. Dear Hannah, well, I made it to Shadow Ranch, but I'm afraid all is not well.
Again with this thing. Okay.
The Raleighs, the people who own the ranch, have been called away on some kind of emergency. They had Dave Gregory, he's their foreman, pick me up at the airport. He gave me a phone number, told me to call the Raleighs at that number as soon as I got settled in, and refused to tell me anything else. In fact, he barely said 2 words to me the whole ride to the ranch. What's worse, Bess and George aren't here yet, which is very strange, because even though we had to take different flights, we figured we'd get into Phoenix at about the same time. Being here without them feels odd. After all, the Raleighs are their aunt and uncle, not mine. I wouldn't even be here if Bess and George hadn't begged them to invite me out to the ranch for 2 weeks, too. Until about 3 months ago, the Raleighs owned a clothing store. Bess said it was always their dream to sell the store and buy a cattle ranch. I hope they're okay, but frankly, as beautiful as Shadow Ranch is, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this place. Love, Nancy.
Well, let's call the Raleighs. So different, the interface.
Hello? Hello, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy, are you at the ranch?
Yes, and I'm a little concerned that you're not. Nobody around here will tell me anything.
That's because I told them not to. I wanted you to hear what happened from the horse's mouth, as it were. I thought you might worry otherwise.
But I am worrying. I can't help but think that something terrible's happened.
Oh, everything's fine. I mean, it is now. It wasn't last night, of course.
Everything would have been fine last night if you hadn't made such a fuss.
How could I not make a fuss? There was a rattlesnake in our bedroom, for Pete's sake.
Did you say rattlesnake?
I told Ed to leave it alone and let one of the hands get it out of there, but no, Ed started poking at it with my yardstick, and all of a sudden it leapt up and bit him.
Where?
In the bedroom, dear. I could have sworn I mentioned that.
No, Mrs. Raleigh. I mean, where did it bite him? On his arm? On his leg?
Oh, on his arm, just below the elbow. Swelled up something awful. But fortunately, he's doing much better today, and the doctors think he'll be well enough to go home in a day or so.
I'm well enough to go home right now.
No, you're not. If I don't stay here with him, he'll get up and walk right out that door.
No, I won't.
Yes,
would you rather that Bess and George and I postpone our visit?
Oh, good heavens, no. I won't hear of it. You're going to go on as if none of this ever happened. You just go get a horse from Tex. He's the head wrangler. And go riding to your heart's content. I told Shorty to go ahead with the cookout I planned for tonight. And
the envelope. Have her take that envelope to Mary.
Oh, good idea. There's an envelope in the roll-top desk in the den marked Mary. If you could ride over to Mary Yazzy's and give it to her, we'd really appreciate it.
I'd love to. Is there an address on the envelope?
Dave will tell you how to get there.
She's gonna have to get the key to the desk from him, too.
Oh, that's right. I always lock the roll-top. Dave has the key. Oh, dear. It seems like there was something else I wanted to tell you.
The horse, Beth. Tell her about the phantom horse.
Did he say phantom horse?
Yes. You see, last night we...
Hello, Mr. Raleigh. Time for those tests.
Uh-oh. We have to go. Don't worry about us, dear. You just go have fun. Just be sure to wear a hat and drink plenty of water. It's going to be another hot one. Bye.
No, wait. Just tell me about the phantom horse.
Nancy doesn't have much luck with people telling her things. Can't leave. Although, we just got here. Who would want to leave? Let's see. Can we get any books? No? Why can't we get any books? City Slicker's Guide to a Horse. This hand right here, this little hand, reminds me of the hamburger helper hand. I have unpleasant memories of that dish. Yeah. That's locked.
Something goes here. Something goes here.
Yes. Could it be a blanket? No, it's not a blanket. Ooh, here's book 1. I'm sure this is useful when you are taking a test on horses, but alas, I don't know. That's actually not a bad thing that I'm not taking a test on horses. Like wind through my heart. Winner of the Catherine Coop Award for Historical Excellency. Excellence.
Frances Humber. Wonder who she was.
Oh, we will know soon enough.
Phoenix and surrounding areas will be hot.
We've got several livestock auctions in the area.
Hear that? That's the sound of happy cattle.
Or it's the sound of angry cattle. There's another cattle. Or cow, I guess. Ooh, a sheriff. That could be useful.
Hey, you must be Nancy. I'm the cook, Shorty Thurmond. Welcome to Shadow Ranch. Come on over here and tell me about yourself. You have talked to the Rawleys, right?
I have, and I still can't believe what happened to Ed.
That is creepy, isn't it? But the horse, that was even creepier. See, I was just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside. It stops and rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night. It was Dirk Valentine's horse, you know. Now it's a phantom.
Dirk Valentine?
Dirk Valentine was an outlaw around here back in the 1880s. Legend has it he was in love with Frances Humber. She lived right here on Shadow Ranch. Unfortunately, her daddy was the sheriff.
Ouch.
Because of him, Valentine was captured and eventually hanged. Ever since, the ghost of his horse has been roaming the desert, cursing whoever sees him with bad luck.
What a great story.
Story? All I know is Ed Raleigh sees the horse, and what happens less than 2 minutes later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Nancy's never a stranger wherever she goes. You're the stranger here. Sort of. Well, some lovely knives. In case we need to cut something.
You talked to the Raleighs?
I sure did. Do you think Ed's gonna be all right?
He'll be okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
How do you think that snake got into their room?
Probably crawled in through a mouse hole sometime during the day and took a nap. Nighttime's when they're most active. Something the Raleighs found out the hard way.
Could somebody have put it there?
Guess it's possible. Person would have to know how to handle snakes, of course, but then if you work in the desert, that's one of the things that's good to know. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
I'm sorry. Am I bugging you?
The Raleighs said you were a detective.
Amateur detective. It's just kind of a hobby.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all.
The Raleighs asked me to take something out to Mary Yazi's, but it's in the den in the roll-top desk, which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key ring at the hospital.
Great, thanks.
What?
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral. Can't miss it. And I should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
Why not?
No idea. Not really any of my business.
I'll let you get back to work.
Appreciate it.
I don't care much for Dave. I mean, I don't not like him. He's just kind of there. Really, I don't care for many of the characters in this game. Not that I don't like any of them. It's, I don't know. They're just kind of here. I like Tex. He's fun.
So which one are you?
The nice one?
The Raleigh said they were going to be inviting some young ladies out here. I take it you're one of them.
Yes, I'm Nancy Drew. And you are?
I'm the head wrangler. You want to ride, you come to me. You prove to me you know what you're doing, I may just let you.
How do I prove to you I know what I'm doing?
First thing you're going to do is never ride unless you're wearing a hat and gloves. And unless you got a full canteen of water. You can wear that hat over there. It's Mrs. Raleigh's. Got a helmet built right in. Her gloves are on the saddle you'll be using. And you can get a canteen from Shorty. Then you're going to saddle and bridle your horse. No need to brush him. I do that when I bring him in. Then you're going to lead him to the mountain block in the corral and mount up. Then I'm going to ask you some questions. You can't ride outside the corral till you get all the answers right.
Once I pass your test, can I ride anytime I want?
Long as you talk to me first. When you're done riding, you're going to dismount, hook your horse up, take the saddle and bridle off, and put him back where you got him. Always keep your gloves with your saddle.
Do these horses ground tie?
Yep, if you get off when you're on the trail, don't tie your reins to nothing. Just drop them. And barring an earthquake or something, old Bob will stay put.
Bob? Who's Bob?
The bay over there. Name's Bob. That's who I'm putting you on.
Did you see the phantom horse last night?
I saw something. Just what? I still ain't sure.
May I go riding now?
Nope. With the Raleighs gone, the ranch is real short-handed. Before you ride, you're gonna have to go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing. Gotta get a canteen from him anyway.
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that Red Knot, or the voice actor who voiced Red Knot, also voiced Tex. Because especially when they're doing like the whispery talk, although in Tex's case, that's always.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Bob. Oops.
Hi there. You two aren't too shabby looking either.
Yeah, you can especially hear that it's like the same voice actor with the whispery voice.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Beth and George.
Hi, I'm at the ranch. Where are you guys?
Yes,
Uh-oh. I'm not going to like this, am I?
we're at the airport in Omaha, Nebraska. Our plane had to land here so they could fix some problem with the radio, and now they're saying we could be on the ground for hours.
Hours? You're kidding.
Who knows what's really going on? Yeah, no one around here ever gives you a straight answer. So what's going on there?
Nothing much. If you don't count the fact that last night Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet found a rattlesnake in their room.
Oh my gosh! Are they okay?
Well, actually, it bit Uncle Ed.
Is he all right?
He will be. Right now, he's in the hospital. He'll probably be there for a day or two. Aunt Bet's staying with him.
Oh my gosh!
And apparently a phantom horse showed up at just about the same time as that snake.
A phantom horse? Of all the times to get stranded in some stupid airport. Look, you just better keep us posted. That's all I gotta say. We're so bored. George just bought a book on 19th century clothing and accessories.
George did?
It's the only thing in the bookstore here that looked halfway interesting. So if you need to know anything that's even remotely related to 19th century fashion, let us know, okay?
Sounds good to me.
So what else has been going on?
That's it for now.
Thanks for calling. Bye, Nan.
Yet another voice for George. She has had so many voices.
Hey there, Nancy. Man, I wish the Raleighs were here.
How come?
I'm really looking forward to you and me sitting down and having a nice conversation, especially with all the weird stuff that's going on. I'm so busy getting all their chores done in addition to my own that I barely have time to talk to myself, let alone to you. Enough of me complaining. What's up?
Tex said I should get
You
a
can always find
canteen
time
from
to
you
talk to
and see if
yourself.
there are any chores you'd like me to do.
Music to my ears. First thing you can do for me is go out to the garden and pick all the ripe vegetables. You know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you?
You bet I do.
Good, because if you pick vegetables that aren't ripe yet, I'll be real ticked. You can put them in the vegetable basket that's hanging outside. And one more thing. Sometime today, I need you to build a cooking fire in the pit outside. I'll light it when I'm ready to start cooking. And be sure to fill the bucket out there with water and leave it by the pit. You know, just in case something catches on fire that isn't supposed to. The Raleighs wanted to have a cookout tonight, and by golly, we're gonna have a cookout no matter who is or isn't here.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Oh, Nancy. Nancy. Ooh, some sticks. And cows.
I shouldn't pick any vegetables until I have something to put them in.
Oh, yeah. That's probably a good idea. I mean, you have an endless bag.
I didn't know thermometers went up that high.
It's not even 90 degrees. Nancy, it gets that hot in Ohio. Now, I'm just assuming, based on past experience, that I'm picking the right vegetables. Let's see what he says.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right
Those
away.
vegetables for me yet?
You betcha.
Some of this stuff's overripe, but I'll just pitch it. Now,
Yeah.
second thing I need you to do for me is take this, go out to the chicken coop and fill it up with eggs. Just be careful of that basket.
It's
It's
being
kinda
held
old.
by like 4 strings.
And don't forget to build me that campfire like I asked.
Right.
Taskmaster. Let's chop some wood. I think it's that one. Although I don't quite see how, okay, now where you stand makes sense, but the angle that you hold the hammer, I guess that also makes sense. Why wouldn't you just straighten the little thing? Whatever.
There.
Boom.
Just call me Nancy Paul Bunyan Drew.
And we have. But you know the one thing we're never going to call you? Nancy Stonemason Drew. That is where I draw the line, at least.
Wonder who wrote this.
Oh wait, I did not even look at that. It's a note. A note.
I need something to put the fire out.
Maybe some water? We don't want anything to catch on fire that's not supposed to. Okay. What? This is not my favorite user interface. I think my favorite... Actually, I really like the current one.
Oh no! There's
But
a hole in it.
the old one, like, it's a small screen, but it's just kind of a classic. I like the old one for its classicness. Classicness? I don't know. I like it for its classicness. Yeah. Okay. This one's okay, I suppose. But, I don't know. It's not my favorite of them all. Not at all. Although it is a bigger screen. I do really like the one that they use for most of the teen games. The games in the teens.
There. Am I good or what?
Let me think. I don't know what you'd call that one. It's similar to this, but it's a little more modern, I guess. I like that user interface. But I think my favorite is the current one, even though I didn't think it would be my favorite when they started using it. Okay, I need some kindling.
Bank robbers?
I wonder if those are the same bank robbers that someday Tina will stop. And do I have enough sticks? I don't think I have enough sticks. Nope. Okay, now I do. Let's see. First we put down our kindling.
So far, so good.
Nancy, that wasn't very hard.
That should do it.
Check. And
there.
check.
One extremely well-built campfire, if I do say so myself.
Great looking fire, Nancy. Nice job.
Thank you, Shorty. Okay. That white hen. It just looked at me. Look at it. Look at that. Ah, oh my goodness. That chicken goes crazy. I do not like that chicken. It's like the chicken from the second Despicable Me movie. Ah. Hey, look, that's another key. Did we get a key in Deception Island? I don't think we did. They broke the
Raleighs
record.
sold a trunk full of junk to Mary Yazzie.
There's the envelope. Like, the first... Oh, I don't know.
Sounds like this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
The first 8 games definitely had keys, but I don't remember a key in Game 9.
That's not the right time. Must be broken.
I wonder if it's actually broken, or if it was like that, like it came original to the house. Okay. No, you don't actually find out why this is the combination until much later, but I like to do it now. So it's at 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 11 o'clock. That... Wait, no. Wow. 2 o'clock. You do figure out this now. That clock helps. What am I saying? Here we go. Okay. I was talking about something else that I haven't gotten to yet. These types of puzzles, they are not fun. I mean, I guess they're simple. Really. Yay. Great.
This doesn't look like it was ever opened.
Okay, I'm not gonna have it be read out loud because it's really
As
long.
usual, things
can
did not
pause
work
here,
out like I like vexing
and you
your
can
brain,
pause there.
because when you
What's really important here is that map. And I'm not gonna have this written
July
either.
4th, 1880. March 30th, 1880. August 2nd, 1880. September 13th, 1880. January 4th, 1880. I ain't seen or heard.
There we go. They read, like, the voices are really good and it's sad, but it's also kind of long. And I don't like sitting to listen to it all. I can read much faster than they can talk. Okay, let's get these eggs to Shorty.
got those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you. Anything I can do for you now?
Do you
Yes.
think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're good to go.
Yay.
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back soon.
Great. Now, what I love to do is check stuff off.
Check, check.
Okay.
I'm
It's
finished
probably
with
not
that.
necessary, but hey, I
Check.
like it. I don't know what the rock pictures are. Buttons, chores.
That's
So now I get to go writing. Come on, Bob.
Need something?
Do you know anything about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid for his sweetheart?
Nope.
Somehow I knew you were going to say that. Can I go writing now?
Yep. If you got everything I told you need, and you think you know your stuff when it comes to horses, old Bob's all yours.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! I just get that hat. Okay, I got the hat. Good. Now, let's go saddle up Bob.
You
And
got some friends back there?
we already talked to Bob, Nancy. Why are you talking to your horse more?
Come on, Bob. Good boy.
I'm
I'm ready.
That was slow.
Ready for some
Awesome.
questions?
I think so.
Where's the horse's hocks?
Um,
On its back legs.
That's 1 out of 10.
ask me something else.
Where's the horse's frog?
On the bottom of its hoof.
2 out of 10. Got a long way to go.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
5 feet.
5 feet.
3 down, 7 to go.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
A gated horse.
That's 4 right.
Wouldn't
Ask
it be
me
nice
something
if you
else.
didn't have to
How
say
can you
ask
tell if a horse
something
is
else
drunk?
after everything?
It keeps lying down, then standing up.
That's 5. You're halfway there.
Ask me
Yay.
something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A bay has black points.
Bingo. That was number 6.
Ask me something else.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
The Nez Perce.
Yep.
7 down. You're in the home stretch.
Ask me something else.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Its feet.
8 right. Just 2 to go.
Ask me something else.
What part of the saddle should you always check before you head out on the trail?
The cinch.
This here's your final question.
I'm ready.
What is a mule?
A horse that's very stubborn. Nancy, I don't think that's gonna fly
The
here.
offspring of a female horse and a male donkey.
Well, you answered all the questions right. And I can tell by the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no good reason. So you're free to ride outside the corral. Just don't go galloping all over the place. Because if you bring old Bob back all hot and sweaty, you can kiss your cowgirl days at Shadow Ranch goodbye.
Is it possible to bring him
Okay,
back
Bob,
hot and
what do you
sweaty?
say we do some sightseeing?
I've always tried to not do that, but I don't know how you avoid that exactly. Huh. I don't know. Very Yazzies.
That trunk looks really old. Something goes here.
Yes, it does. Okay.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, are you Mary Yazzie?
That's me. I didn't hear a car. Did you hike in or come by horse?
I rode here. I'm Nancy Drew.
So where are you staying?
Shadow Ranch.
I heard what happened last night. Tough break for the Raleighs. Getting that place going has been a real struggle for them.
So you know the Raleighs?
Their property line starts where the back of the store ends. We've talked many times.
Here, I have something for you. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
Bad news?
They rejected my offer.
Well, I guess that's that. But as long as you're here, look around. All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly. So if you want to know something, especially if you want to know how much something is, just ask. Is that old trunk over there the one you bought from the Raleighs? Yeah, they didn't want much for it, so I took it off their hands. Problem is, I still don't know what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it. May I take a closer look at it? Sure. Are there many petroglyphs around here? If you take the trail to Cougar Bend, there are hundreds. A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi. They lived in the area until about 700 years ago, when they just suddenly picked up and left. It was great talking to you. Ride safely.
I would bet that
What a
suddenly had
beautiful
something to
horse.
do with settlers moving west. Charlena Purcell. It's too bad they didn't use her 3D modeled version, but I'm sure they didn't really know if they were going to use her again, or, you know, it would have taken a lot of time at this point. Oh, this thing. Oh, it's so slow. I think after this, there's one more time I know of that this puzzle happens. I think that's Danger by Design. I wish this would move faster. But I think it's because I'm running the recording stuff at the same time as playing. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, yeah. This actually isn't very hard, and I don't remember what it's like on Senior, but I'm sure it's very similar. Especially in the older games, there wasn't a whole lot of difference between Junior and Senior. Nowadays, there's a lot of difference. I feel like I should go over here. Yeah, then you go down. And then over. Okay. Yeah. Help the Roadrunner get to its hole before the coyote catches it. The tokens this gives you, why would anybody want them? I mean, I guess it's a souvenir, but what are you going to do with it exactly? It's not candy.
Cool. An old token. Or something.
Huh. It's worth 1.5 cents. That'll get you quite a bit of penny candy.
Tuning forks. Cool.
FH. Oh wow, look at all these petroglyphs. Miners and... Petrified wood. Blue polished rocks. You.
Hi, can I help you with something? Is that you riding that beautiful Palomino in the picture over there? That's my horse Banner. I train him myself. What else can he do? Anything I ask. He and I are both pretty talented.
Can you
I
make you
won
lunch?
something that looks like a token when I played that game over there. What is it? They actually used those for something back in the 1880s, but I don't know what. It was great talking to you. Come in again.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Would you mind if I try to get this open?
Didn't you already ask
Please
that?
do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your pick.
Okay. That 4911 that I was talking about before, that goes here. 4, 9 o'clock, 9, 10, 11.
I got the trunk open. Great, thank you. Go ahead and take something from it. You deserve a reward.
Thank you. I'll take that. Probably the most expensive thing in there. It's, you know, a fancy old watch.
Bingo!
That probably doesn't work, especially because that hand would get stuck on these buttons. So outside of hiding stuff inside, these watches are not much good to anyone. Although if you really did have something to hide, I guess you could hide it in there.
Go under. Wonder what that means.
Well, if only it was in a complete thought. Yeah. I really shouldn't hum or sing while I do this. Here lies Charlie. Best meal whatever lived. Never kicked me or nothing. How thoughtful. Rattling sound. That means rattlesnake. Bye. Just pick up all these lovely little things.
I think I'll let Bob do the walking.
Really? I think we could walk all the way to Cougar Bend. We'd probably die from heat and dehydration and exhaustion and whatnot. Yeah. On second thought, it's probably not the smartest thing. Ooh. We get to make this map. Not that it's that difficult if you're, you know, clicking. Oops. Because they highlight, ooh, arrowhead. They highlight the sections where the stuff go. Otherwise, this would be much, much, much harder. Another arrowhead. Another day, another arrowhead. I think that one goes up there because I think the hand's at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so over here's the spiral. In the center is the eagle. Means over here's the goat. Here. Beneath ski appies and eaves. That's not helpful.
If I had a rope, I could lasso that tree branch and pull myself up.
Oh, just a few more games until I can use my scroll button.
That's done.
I cannot wait.
I'm finished with that. That's done.
I open that.
I haven't done that. I haven't done that.
Fine. Fine, Nancy. Fine. I'll just go back to Shadow Ranch and not do anything about it. According to you, can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. Haven't done that yet. Check. I imitate her saying those things so much, it's not even funny. It might actually be a little scary. Okay. Now we will unsaddle Bob. But,
Oh, I better put that back.
or, I better open it. Happy
Oh
birthday.
my gosh, Jane Nash is Tex's sister.
I think she put the stuff away finally. You.
You still here?
You sound surprised.
You and your friends, if they ever show up, you ain't gonna last more than 3 days out here.
Well, I hope you like surprises, Tex, because you're in for one.
You tell
City
him.
folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work, too dangerous.
You don't know Nancy.
I need a rope. Do you think I could borrow yours?
Nope.
Thanks.
I understand you have a sister named Jane Nash.
So what if I do?
Did you know that she used to work for the Raleighs?
No, she didn't. What gave you that idea?
The fact that she did.
You've been snooping, haven't you? In the Raleigh stuff, in my stuff.
I'm just very observant, that's all.
My business ain't none of your business. And that includes any sisters I may or may not have. You need to go. I'm busy.
You know, sometimes I wonder if I came into similar situations as Nancy, like knocking somebody's card out and you're like, oh, I should put this back. I wonder if I would read it. I mean, I'd like to think I would not invade that person's privacy, but I guess you don't know until it happens.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she goes.
Nancy's just made us very insensitive. We're overly sensitive and in turn not as sensitive. I don't know.
I can't take any more.
Where are you going? You can't leave. The Raleighs said we were to have a cookout and entertain our guests.
Yeah, well, I don't call this entertainment. It's worse than whatever that stuff was you cooked.
That was lamb ragout for your information, and it was great. If you couldn't appreciate it, it's because your taste buds are about as sophisticated as a sand flea's.
I think I'll turn in too. Night, ma'am. Next time, just stick to burgers.
Et tu, Brute? You see that? You see what I put up with? Day in and day out, I cast my culinary pearls before ungrateful, uncultured swine. Well, I'll show them. I write a best-selling cookbook, that's what I do. Then I'll get my own TV show. Then I'll do a movie.
Ah.
While they're out here punching
What a lovely fire. Made by Nancy, Paul Bunyan, Drew.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my. It's a glowing toy horse. Kind of what it looks like. It's very, very white. Wow. It's raining. And it's Nancy. Aren't you going to do something? Just standing there.
And you say this happened right after that phantom horse showed up again?
The pump house blew just as the horse was galloping away.
Oh, my, this is awful. Maybe Shorty was right. Maybe that horse is a bad omen.
That's what someone wants you to think, Aunt Bet.
What do you mean?
It's possible that while everyone's attention was on that horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
Why on earth would someone sabotage the pump house?
Someone may be trying to chase you off the ranch.
But why?
That I don't know.
Yet.
You don't think Tex or Shorty or Dave is somehow involved, do you?
It's possible, but I just don't know yet.
Oh, my. You might not be safe there.
Maybe we should send her home.
I'll be fine. Really, I want to help, and I can help.
Well, it sounds like we could certainly use your help.
Can you think of anyone who might have a grudge against you?
No, but I'll tell you what. Ed and I will put our thinking caps on, and if anything comes to us, we'll call you. Have you called the sheriff and told him all this?
Not yet.
Tell her about the storm.
Tell me about the what?
The storms. You need to be careful when you go riding because it can be sunny one minute and pouring down rain the next.
I'll be careful.
Good. And if you have any more questions, just call.
One more thing. Until I figure out what's going on, it would probably be a good idea not to mention my suspicions to anyone at the ranch.
Of course. Keep in touch.
I will. Bye.
You never do anything with that rain thing. Kind of sad. Okay. Ooh. Oh, can't taste what he's making.
Mineral deposits?
Can I help you find something?
No, actually, I pretty much found everything on my own.
For your information, I got those maps because I was hoping there might be a long-lost gold mine or two around here. But like most of my get-rich-quick ideas, it didn't pan out. Apparently, there's no gold left in them bar hills, or silver, or copper, or anything else. Now, I don't ever want to catch you in my stuff again.
I'm sorry. Sort of. What is that? I'm calling the sheriff. This is an outrage. Is that the Hardy Boys on the list? We've been able to call them a
Hi.
lot.
Are you the sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Nancy Drew.
Actually, I think
I'm
they're
staying
Alejandro
at
Del
Shadow
Rio.
Ranch.
Oh, yeah? I spent a good part of last night out there.
I know. I never got a chance to talk to you.
Is there something I can do for you?
Would it be all right if I looked around in the pump house?
Sure. I'm all done in there. Should have had my deputy take that sign down. Mind my asking why you want to look around? Wait a minute. Dave told me about you. You're the girl detective.
Amateur detective.
I don't know. Dave seemed to be real impressed with you. In more ways than one, I might add.
Do you know most of the men who work at Shadow Ranch?
I know them all. That doesn't mean I'm best buddies with them, but it's a pretty small world out here. And I've either known or known of those boys for years.
And they're all stand-up guys, as far as you know?
I'd vouch for every single one of them.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime.
Well, seeing as they are pretty much the only suspects here, other than Mary.
Looks like the pipe was pretty badly corroded.
I mean, not yum. You don't eat that. Ah. What is this? Wow.
Dave?
Well, where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
Well, see, I'm looking for Dirk Valentine's treasure.
What do you know about it?
See, my great Aunt Ellie was Frances Humber's cousin. When she died, she left me a bunch of stuff, including an old letter she'd gotten from Frances. In the letter, Frances said that Valentine had hidden a bunch of loot somewhere and wanted Frances to find it by following the clues he left for her. Frances was real smart, see, loved puzzles, played the piano pretty good too. Anyway, after Valentine met his end, Frances was too broken-hearted to care about some treasure. She told Aunt Ellie that if she could find it, she could keep it. I also found this picture. That's Frances's father, Sheriff Merrill Humber. There's something written on the back. Stairs to cellar. That's Francis's handwriting. Looks like the other half of the message got torn off. I was hoping that the treasure might be under the stairs in here, but no such luck.
I didn't know this place had a cellar.
As far as I
It's a
know,
very
no
well
one
lit
does.
cellar, too.
The entrance is secret. These stairs lead to a secret door behind the bookcase in the den.
The Raleighs never mentioned a secret door.
The Raleighs don't know. I was afraid that if I told them,
Nancy, do
they'd...
you understand secrets?
See, my brother's dead broke. No job, health's bad. I was thinking if I could just find the treasure...
It is their property.
I know, and I'll tell them, I swear, soon as they come back. They got enough on their minds right now.
What about all the accidents that have been happening around here lately?
I don't know anything about that horse or any of the other stuff that's been going on around here, I swear. Now, if you'll pardon me, I need to tend to my chores.
No, wait. You don't have to leave.
Well then.
Acid. Wonder what somebody's been using that for.
Well, it is down here. A purse.
Something's missing.
Just what Nancy needed. Something to carry more stuff in.
Maybe the message on the pictures refers not to the stairs to the den, but to these stairs.
We can... How red? There we go. Ooh. Let's see. The bottle.
There's something inside.
Letters.
I am glad that you are getting your picture.
Fun.
Remember when we
Fun.
were... I still don't know how you got a
Fun.
whole cake.
Yeah, I imagine getting a cake to a meeting site would be harder when you don't have a car to move quickly with. I mean, would you carry the cake as you ride a horse? I heard a horse. Wait. Well, let's see. We should ask about writing, I think.
Not that my family's any of your concern, but my sister did work for the Raleighs back in Phoenix. She got fired, she got mad, but she's over it. Okay,
Why didn't you tell me that before?
because it makes me look bad. I figured no one'd ever find out. When you did, I just got all flustered like.
Are you and your sister very close?
Nope. Fact is, my sister can be kind of a flake. I'd have probably fired her too.
Has anyone tried going after that phantom horse when it appears?
Nope. Always something else going on. Like Ed Raleigh getting snake bit or the pump house blowing up. Plus, that horse is fast. Probably couldn't catch it anyway.
Is it okay if
But
I
you
go
don't know until
riding?
you try.
Nope. Go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing first. I hate hearing him whine about how overworked he is.
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
Oh no, I don't want to click him again. I almost did. Yikes. Whew. Okay. My mouse has been working
Yes?
better today.
I'm embarrassed that you caught me snooping through your stuff.
Just
But
proves
she's
we're
not sorry
birds
that
of a
she
feather.
did it, I guess.
I've been known to go poking through other people's stuff myself.
Have you ever met Mary Yazzie?
Of course, nice lady. I mean, for the most part. Gets real unfriendly when the subject of the Raleighs comes up.
Do you know anything about the piece of property she's been trying to buy from the Raleighs?
Well, I know she says she wants to buy it because she feels spiritually drawn to it, but I think she's got something up her sleeve. Oh, Nancy, it's great having you here. I mean, I like to talk, you know? I like to converse, to debate, to discuss.
Most people think I'm too nosy.
You're not nosy. Me neither. People like you and I are fascinated by the human condition, that's all. So, who else do you want to talk about?
Nobody really.
But see, she says that. And we're going to talk about
What do
some
you know about the treasure
dead
that Dirk
fictional
Valentine
people.
supposedly hid around here for Francis
Fictional in
Humber to
the
find?
If I
real
thought
world,
there was a
anyway.
snowball's chance in Tampa that Valentine had stashed any of his loot here, I'd be tearing this place apart. Why? What do you know about it?
I just heard about it, that's all.
When I heard that rumor, I started reading everything about Dirk Valentine I could get my hands on. But the more I read, the more it sounded like he suckered Francis into believing he'd hidden something for her, just to give people something to talk about when he was gone.
Have you been out to the pump house?
All the water to the ranch house has been cut off. The livestock will still get water from the windmills, but we humans are going to have to get every single drop of water we use from the faucet in the pump house. And that's going to be a royal pain. Why can't that darn horse do its cursed thing somewhere else?
I'm inclined to think that someone, not something, is responsible for the damage to the pump house.
I saw the pipe. It was rusted through. That's why it burst. That and bad vibes from that equine banshee.
Got any
Well,
chores
it
you want me
wasn't
to do?
rusted
Do
earlier.
exactly what you did for me yesterday, and I'll be forever grateful. Start by picking all the ripe stuff in the garden again. Basket's outside.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Might as well go get some more veggies. Oh, there's a rattling sound. Let's not go there. Let's see if there's something else I can do. Okay, so this, I will use my handy-dandy cell phone, my 2003 cell phone, because there were not
The
really...
daisy stitch.
Where do you even see that, Nancy? There we go. Okay. Check. I suppose we could call Bess and George also about the purse.
Hello?
Where are you guys? You've got to get out here. I saw the Phantom Horse last night.
Know what we saw last night? The inside of a motel room in St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Well, you
Our
could say
plane
hi
took off
to
at 7 last
Brady
night. We
or
didn't call
Maya.
you because we wanted to surprise you. Only the next thing we knew, we were being diverted to St. Louis on account of bad weather. So the airline put us up at a motel. But when we came back to the airport this morning, guess what?
You're fogged in.
We're fogged in. I have never seen fog this thick. Visibility's 3 feet top. You can barely drive in the stuff, let alone land and take off. Let's change the subject. So you saw the Phantom Horse?
Last night, right after the campfire, this glowing horse appeared out of nowhere, then went galloping away. And right after that, the main pipe in the pump house sprang a leak. Another case of bad luck? I think not.
So while everyone's attention was on the horse, someone sabotaged the pump house. First the rattlesnake, now this. Yikes.
I found an old beaded handbag that may have belonged to Francis Humber.
Was there anything in it?
No, but if it's the bag that Dirk mentioned in one of his love letters, it could hold some sort of clue.
What does it look like?
Well, there's a bird on it, but the beads have completely fallen off this one section. However, it does have the name of the manufacturer at the bottom. It was made by the Chicago Mercantile Company back in 1881.
That's one of the companies in my book. Is there anything else on it?
Yeah, some kind of number. HB3941.
Maybe that's what beat pattern it is. There's a bunch of phone numbers in this book. Maybe we can track down the pattern for you.
That'd be
Just kept
great.
going down
Like
on
I
those.
said, it could be pretty important.
More and more.
Especially if the part that's missing turns out to have something to do with flowers.
We'll get right on it.
That's it for now.
Stay in touch. That's an order.
You're ordering me around? Okay, there's no snake. Let's pick some beans. And other things. You know, not just beans. Pretty sure I just take
It's
all
so
of those
hot, I
beans.
should get these vegetables into
Pick
Shorty
those
right away.
vegetables for me yet?
You betcha.
Some of this stuff's overripe, but I'll just pitch it.
Does that mean I should
Now,
have
if you
picked it
just fill
yesterday?
that egg basket for me again, we'll be all set.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
I've never, that I can remember, gotten a perfect reputation when it comes to the vegetables. He always says there's overripe stuff, or I get kicked out because, you know, I pick the underripe stuff. But you can just set it on a
Those
counter.
eggs
It's not
for
the
me,
end of the
Right
world.
here.
Good for you. I need you to do one more thing. It's Tex's birthday. The Raleighs told me to make him a cake. Now, if I make it, he'll throw a fit. But if you make it, he might actually appreciate it. So why don't you dig a cake recipe out of the recipe box and have at it? I don't care when you make it, just so it's done by the end of the day. The icing's already made.
Could I get a canteen of water from you?
You betcha. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Time to make a cake. Where? How do I? Oh yeah, I should probably get the recipe first. There.
First
Now we
thing
make
I'll
the
need to make that cake is a mixing bowl.
This is one of my. I love making the food. Don't know why, but I just love it. Okay, so 2 sticks of butter. Let's see, 2 eggs. Let's see. I don't remember how much milk, but I know that you have to put in 5 1/3 cups, so I guess that's a cup and 2/3. was 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 pints of flour. Okay. 3 teaspoons of baking powder. So 1, 2, 3. Good. So this is 2 1/3 cups of sugar. So that's 7 of these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of sugar. 6, 7. And lastly, we put in 3 teaspoons of vanilla. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we bake it. This pan. That was kind of a gross noise for a cake to make.
Looks like I'm gonna have to guess how long to cook it
Medium
and what temperature to
on
use.
45. Good.
Perfect.
Now we have to taste it, of course.
Maybe I should try a little, just to be sure. I should put that icing Shorty made on it. What are these?
I
They're-
made you that flour Frances mentioned in her recipe. I cut all the pieces out of marzipan using her old forms, but I'll be darned if I can figure out how the pieces go.
Okay, there we go. Oh, these cheery banjos? Violins? Not entirely sure what this is. I love it, though.
It's a tulip. What's this?
That's food coloring, so you can paint
There
that
we
marzipan
go.
flower.
How pretty.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
You may
Well,
not be
I'd
of
better
service.
get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Be a stranger. Now that I finished that, let's see if I can go writing.
Need something?
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope.
What?
Feed the chickens and the horses in the corral first. Could be fatal if you mess up, so don't.
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
Well, then. Okay. First, we'll do the chickens because that's the easiest. 2 scoops of chicken feed, which is this one. 1, 2 scoops of chicken feed. Keep. Plus, it's the farthest away, so Nancy can get over here. Easy feed. Chickens!
Okay, chickens, come and get it.
There's like one chicken that I wonder if that chicken's dead. It just sits there all the time. Okay. Now we will feed Bob 2 scoops of oats. That's 1, 2, 2 scoops of corn. Yeah. 1. Not that one. 2, and 1 scoop of mixed pellets. Keep. I don't. Whoa. Invading his personal space. It's a regular thing for Nancy Drew. Where'd the food go? There it is. Now, let's hope he doesn't die and walk back in. Okay, good. Now, Clyde gets 3 scoops of oats. 1 scoop. 2 scoops. 3 scoops. And 1 scoop of mixed pellets. Is that it? Wow. That is really boring. This is for Clyde, which is this guy right here. Hello, little horsey. The big horsey. Your neck is going inside your body. Well, at least it looks like that. Imagine animating horses is very hard. Okay, 1 scoop of oats. 1 scoop of corn. And 2 scoops of mixed pellets for Ace. So long as he doesn't die, which he shouldn't, because this is written down from, I think, the last time I played this. Whoa. Don't die. Stay alive. Stay alive. Good. Good. Okay. Now, I think he'll let us go riding, finally.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Oh, Bob's all yours. Set up some barrels and a sawhorse so you can do some barrel racing and practice roping. Whenever you're out there, I'll watch you and time you. If you get good enough, like, say, you get your time below 10 seconds, and if you can lasso the sawhorse, like, say, 4 times out of 5, I'll give you your very own lariat. You can practice as much as you want, whenever you want. Just don't go walking off with my rope, because I'll be watching.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Spin. Oh, wait, no. I need a saddle. Can't go anywhere without a saddle. Even though she could ride bareback, but as Nancy has said before, Tex would have a cow if I rode bareback.
Come on, Bob.
I've heard it too many times to go that way. Okay, let's do the barrel racing.
Okay, Bob, let's go.
He's just standing over in the corner like a creeper. And do. Run!
9.5. How about that? You did it.
Yes. Time for the roping. Just do it 4 out of 5 times. With 1.
Perfect.
Come on, Nancy. You can do it. Rope that doggy. Puppy. What do they
Perfect.
call it? I don't even know. Oh. There's a lot of waiting for things to happen in this game. Like, in the thing, you'd wait. Yeah. Very descriptive, I know.
Gotcha.
Congratulations.
Wow, he sounds happy.
All right. Now I can get my own lariat.
Oh, no. Let's... Does he still have a saddle? Good. Okay. Let me get the
Need
lariat.
something?
Not really.
And you left your horse just standing there all saddled up in this heat. You want to chit-chat, go find a coffee shop. You want to ride and ride.
Right.
Are you kidding me? I just need to ask you a question. Ugh. You. I'm gonna throw this saddle at you.
I did the barrel race in under 10 seconds and roped the sawhorse 4 out of 5 times.
He was there, Nancy.
Do I get a lariat?
Yep, here you go. I'm kind of surprised at you.
Why?
Figured you'd be good for some laughs out there. You weren't,
Nope.
but there's still hope. This little vacation of yours ain't over with yet.
Talk to you later.
Just you
Yahoo.
wait, Tex. I am going to find something about something, and you will regret your words. Oh, wait a minute, no. I just remembered I need to talk to Dave. Grrr. Before I go anywhere, to resaddle my horse. I really should plan this
Hello,
out
Nancy.
better.
Guess I'm gonna be blushing every time I see you now.
Because of that cellar thing, you don't have to be embarrassed. As long as you level with the Raleighs like you said you would.
Actually, I'm kind of glad you came by. Something I need you to do for me, if you wouldn't mind.
You bet.
This chicken coop's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here. The wire I need to fix the hole in the fence was supposed to be delivered today, but it's not here yet, and the Raleighs just called and asked me to run an errand for them tonight. So if you could keep an eye out for that chicken wire and patch that hole as soon as it gets here, the chickens and I'd really appreciate it.
Will the wire get here before it gets dark?
Doesn't look that way, but you still have to put it up, even if it means working at night. Just be sure to wear gloves. I'll leave my pliers out. If you have to do it at night, that's okay. There should be plenty of moonlight. You'll be able to see fine. Just make sure it gets done, because if it doesn't, the coyotes are going to have themselves one heck of a banquet, and you're going to be in a lot of hot water.
No problem.
Now, is there something I can do for you?
How long have you worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire. First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Tex seems a little ornery.
He does his job, and he does it good. As far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
May I see that letter you said Francis Humber wrote to your great aunt?
Sure, got it right here. When I heard you were a detective, I started keeping it on me. Thought you might snoop through my stuff or something.
Thanks for letting me see it. Dearest cousin, I was quite...
Nope, not gonna
Where
read
was the
it.
jail that Dirk Valentine stayed in after he was arrested? Do you have any idea?
Probably the one over in Dry Creek. It's a ghost town now. But the jailhouse and a couple other old buildings are still standing. At least they were last I saw.
Is it far from here?
On your way to Mariazzi's, look for the trail on your left that heads towards Shadow Mountain and stay on it till you get there. It's about an hour and a half's ride. This got something to do with the treasure?
It might.
Well, let me know if you need anything else.
I'll let you get back to work.
Appreciate it.
Am I done talking? Or no, I should probably call this place first.
SWGS, this is Gaza.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Not too long ago, you provided this person I know with a map that showed the locations of mineral deposits in central Arizona.
That's what I'm here for.
Is it unusual for an ordinary citizen to request a map like that?
Depends on which map it was.
The number on it was PUB893A.
Publication 893 Alpha. Let me get it on my screen here. Yeah, that's a map somebody'd use if they wanted to go prospecting in their spare time. What's this person's name?
Shorty Thurman?
Shorty Thurman. Yep, there he is. According to my notes, he just started a job in the Shadow Mountain area and figured he'd go looking for gold on his off hours.
You keep notes on all the calls you get?
In a bureaucracy like this one, you never know. When something goes south and fingers start pointing, it's always good to have your side of the story all nice and documented.
Do your notes say anything else?
Apparently, this Shorty person asked me if I knew anything about Dirk Valentine's treasure.
Really? Do you remember what he said?
As I recall, he'd heard a rumor that some outlaw had buried some kind of treasure near Shadow Mountain. He thought it might be in an old mine shaft or something.
And what did you tell him?
Nothing. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, thank you, Gaza.
No problem. What did you say your name was again? Nancy...
Drew.
Nancy Drew. Asked a lot of questions. Didn't buy any maps.
But she really appreciated your taking the time to talk to her. Be sure to put that in your notes too, okay?
Got it. Goodbye, Miss Drew.
Bye.
Let's call Charlene, I suppose. Gonna have to eventually.
Charlene at Purcell's office.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
Concerning?
I'm staying at a ranch in central Arizona, and since she knows so much about the history of Arizona, I thought maybe she could answer some questions for me.
Questions concerning?
Well, I came across a very old trunk that might contain stuff that has to do with these people named Dirk Valentine and Francis Humber. Only I can't open it.
Did you say Dirk Valentine?
And his girlfriend, Francis Humber, yes.
What would you hold, please?
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling the office of Charlene
Oh
Purcell.
my goodness.
Miss
This
Purcell's
lady.
latest novel, like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller, and like so many of her novels, it recently
Received the
received
Kaplan Hoop Award for Historical Excellence. Reading a Charlene Purcell novel is like traveling through time to build a west on the wings of love.
This is Charlene. Who is this again?
Nancy Drew?
Tell me
I've
about
already
the
done
trunk
this,
you
Nancy.
found.
Well, to open it, I need to put these wrenches in these 3 holes, but I don't know in which directions they need to be pointing.
That does sound like it came from the Humber family. Is there any kind of picture on it?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there's this kind of abstract design made up of hearts and doves and the initials EH and AH.
EH would be Eldridge Humber, and AH would be Frances Humber's grandparents on her father's side. Her mother died when she was 10. Now, the picture, no doubt, commemorates their wedding day, which was 4/9/11, April 9th, 1811.
Why do you know so much about the Humbers?
I've been running across fascinating tidbits concerning the Humber family and stashing them away for years. When I have enough tidbits stashed away, I may well write a book about them.
Then you'd probably be very interested to know what's in this trunk.
Yes, I would. And since I've helped you, or tried to, it's only fair that you help me, don't you think?
Sure, I'll keep you posted. Did I mention that I'm staying at Shadow Ranch?
This just gets better and better. I'll tell my assistant to put your calls through immediately. By the way, why are you so interested in the Humbers?
Knowing more about
It's only
them
fair that she
and what
can ask
happened in
that
the
question
past
since
may help me
Nancy
figure out
rudely
something
asked
that's going on in
why
the present.
she cared.
I'm kind of a detective.
That makes 2 of us. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
And I will not be waiting to hear from you. Haha. Not a fan of Charlena. What are we about? Nancy. Let's go do some slooping. Sluggeting, I think. No, yeah, sluggeting. Slugging.
Come on, Bobs.
One of my favorite typos ever. Slugging. Okay. Let's start with Cougar Bend.
That looks like Mary Yazzie.
Oh my. What could Mary Yazzie be doing with a horse? At Shadow Ranch. I suppose that's the bigger question here. She owns a horse. Why wouldn't she be with a horse? Rail stop. Cougar Bend. We are here. We are arrived. Where's my last? There it is. Now we can get up to this thing, and then we can climb up, and then we'll have happiness again. Uh-oh. That was an unfortunate groan. I shouldn't have been so happy. Oops. Are you kidding me? I was having a very nice time just standing in the desert, twirling a rope. And there we go. So the horn's on the side.
I'll just remember the petroglyphs I see and check my map later.
The horn is there. Don't remember the other one. Not good because I'm already on top of this stuff. Okay, so these 3 X's up there at least. The people are lower, and the sun is up here, which means that goes here.
Beneath Cappy's keys, Pappy's name, please.
Now, it says that you just go to web, then go to directory, and you can call no matter where you are. It's a very nice little glitch. And
Charlena Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
It's
May
useful.
I please speak to Miss Purcell?
She told me to put you right through. She even told me to make sure you didn't have to listen to that recording again. You really rave.
I think that's Harlan Bishop's
Hello,
voice.
Nancy. So what have you discovered?
I came across a reference to someone whom Dirk referred to as Pappy.
Probably his father, Kashmir Valentine. He was a blacksmith over in Prescott.
Would Francis have known who he was?
Oh, yes. Dirk worshipped his father. Which is ironic, because by the time Dirk was arrested, his father had pretty much disowned him out of shame.
Talk to you
Ooh.
soon.
Look forward to.
Really, it's a sad story here. Okay. I guess we're into Dry Creek now. I wish you could check things off while you're writing, because that would be a perfect time to check things off. I really love the checklists, which when I play on Senior kind of makes me sad that I can't check stuff off. Which is why I like with the new interface they added, there's just less things to check off. It's very vague, and you don't get steps like find a key. Not a very useful step by itself anyway, but...
Probably just a bird.
Have you seen any wildlife other than, like, snakes? And apparently scorpions. Great. What's all this? Symbols? Ooh, another one. This is kind of a creepy town. Condemned by order of sheriff. Well, let's just use my handy-dandy cheat to call the sheriff. I'm not going all the way back to Shadow Ranch just to make a phone call.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy. What can I do for you?
I noticed that you put a lock on one of the buildings in the ghost town.
Yeah, the support beams in there are about to go. I was afraid some dumb tourist would knock into one of them and bring the thing down, and I'd wind up having to dig them out.
If I'm real careful, do you think I could have the combination?
It's just an old shack. There's nothing to see in there.
I'm just curious. Amateur detective, remember? I'll lock the place back up when I'm done.
Well, if you swear you'll be careful.
I'll be extremely careful. I promise.
Let's see. Where
Notice
did I
she
put
didn't
that
swear that she'll lock the place back up
Here we go.
because
9,
she doesn't.
2, 7, 4.
Thanks for your help.
My pleasure.
Oh, no, no, no. Thank you. 9, 2, 7, 4. You know what's kind of funny? With graphics and interface-wise,
An electrician's manual. Wonder what
this
that's doing
game
here.
hardly feels
Even
like
the
it should come right
crumbs
after
are
Deception
crisp.
Island. Even though it's very similar.
Interesting.
There's just so many, I mean, I said
Looks like someone's
similar,
been
but
hanging out in
there's
here.
also lots of differences. Okay, let's see if I can win this. I don't want to have to go do that Roadrunner game again. So I need to make the meanest, toughest, roughest game in the West. And if I do that, then I get extra tokens. Wow, this is not looking good. Great. Wonderful. Wow. It's rigged, I tell you. That game is big.
Looks like I need to put in a password.
Okay. His name is Kashmir. Or Kashmir, I guess. I feel like I'm making no progress. At all. There's a lot of choices here. Let's see if I can get that again. See? Okay. Really? You click one, it moves another. Normally, you know, that makes sense. It's supposed to do that. But in this case, why? Why? Isn't there supposed to be an R? Am I not spelling this right? Oh, M-E-E-R. Wow. I guess what I was saying was Kashmir. That's... wow. Okay. No wonder I couldn't figure it out. It was like, come on! There's gotta be something. Really? 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 I'm very close. I can feel it. I just need this H.
Take your forks and a crank to the Beady Eyes Ranch and make sure you see...
There we go. Good enough. Now, this thing. Even the crumbs are crisp. I think we need to call Charlena again. And then I think I'm going to call Frank and Joe soon, because I haven't done that this game.
Charlena Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Say no more.
Hello, Nancy. What's the latest?
Would you happen to know the brand name of crackers back in the 1880s whose slogan was "Even the crumbs are crisp"?
Not offhand, but I certainly can find out. Details like that are why so many of my books have won awards for historical accuracy. Have you read any of my books?
No. But Aunt Bet has. She's a big fan.
I realize that my novels aren't everyone's cup of tea, but it wouldn't hurt to at least give them a try, would it?
No. In fact, I'll pick one up first chance I get.
And I'll send you the name of those crackers first chance I get.
Well,
Talk to you
everyone
soon.
I'll
seems
be
to be
waiting.
people of their words. Very nice for them. But not nice for them is Nancy Drew is a detective, which actually is a good thing.
It's locked.
There we
So
go.
much for finding out what Dirk left in the cell for Francis.
Nancy, you're talking to yourself much longer than needed. Okay, we need
I'll
this
bet
thing.
I saw a design just like that in Cappy's. Maybe I'm supposed to do something with it there.
Wow, Nancy is putting these pieces together really quickly. You go, girl. Oh my. Okay. Let's see if I've gotten any emails. Feed pattern. Not that. Feed pattern. Awesome. Okay.
Hi,
You.
can I help you with something?
I'd like to recreate the beadwork that was on this bag. Only it looks like I need a lot of different beads.
Beads, huh? Let me see what I can do. While I do this for you, why don't you finish that display for me? The one behind you.
Fair enough.
Oh, this display. With all the lovely jewelry. Well, this could get boring quickly, so let's talk about Nancy. Nancy is a very classic character from the 1920s, and that is honestly even more not interesting. That is to say, not boring. I don't even know what I'm saying. So, this game, I remember playing it almost right when it came out. This was one of the first ones I think I got from our library because I was too young to realize you could buy things, I guess. I didn't know that you could go to a store and find something that you wanted and buy it there. I guess I thought the library only got things. I don't know. Anyway, so this is one of the first games I remember playing, and I had a friend way back when this came out who also played Nancy Drew. He's since moved away, but he got this game before me, and so he was telling me about it, and he was talking about phosphorus, and I was like, what's phosphorus? And he would tell me things, and then once I finished it, we acted out some of the detective work, and these games bring such good memories to mind of friends and just like fun. I love these games so much. Okay, now we have to order them by size. So that is a medium, a small, and a small. That's extra small, small, and extra small. Extra large, extra small, and extra small. That side's done. Okay, good. Extra large, extra small, and large. That's extra, extra large. Okay, that was in the right order. Extra large, medium. Oh, okay, that one stayed there. Extra small, medium, and medium. Extra small, extra large, and medium. Extra large, check, check. Extra small, extra large, large. Wait, no, that goes there. Okay. Large, large, medium. Large, extra small, and large. Extra large, small, or extra small, really. That was the same thing. I did not have to do that. Extra large, medium, okay. Medium, extra large, and medium. Extra small, medium, and small. Extra large, medium, and small. Extra large, and medium.
There, that looks right.
Wow. I got through almost all of those. Ooh, wait.
Tuning forks. Maybe Dirk meant tuning forks. Hi.
That
I
must
finished
look
that
really
display
creepy.
for you. Any luck finding those beads?
Here, try these.
Great,
you.
thanks. I noticed some tuning forks over there. Would it be okay if I borrowed them for a while?
Tell you what, if you go out and find me 10 arrowheads for this display I'm working on, I'll give them to you for free. You
You've
can
got
put
a
them in
deal.
this.
Oh,
You got a deal.
There are arrowheads all over this area. You just have to keep your eyes open. You should be able to find 10 in no time, as long as you don't dig and only collect arrowheads that the rain and wind have uncovered. You won't be breaking any rules.
I feel like I've played these games so many times that subconsciously I know what everyone's going to
saw
say,
you
even
riding
if I
there
don't
near
actually
Shadow
know
Ranch.
the exact
Do you
wording.
ride around there a lot?
You're mistaken.
Kind of
Shadow
scary.
Ranch is private property. I never ride there. You must have seen somebody else.
I'm sure the Raleighs don't mind if you ride on their land.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. So don't go telling people you saw me trespassing, because you didn't. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend. I just meant to ask some sensitive questions about your mother. Let's see if that scorpion's gone and I can get that arrowhead. Come on. There we go. Good. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? I only have 9, and I know where that last one is, which makes it all the more unfortunate because it's all the way over here, at the top of the cliff. So I'm gonna have to use my lasso, and that's after Bob the horse takes me all the way there. So I'll just have to. Well, I guess we're almost there. I guess it isn't that long. It's just when you're in a hurry, everything seems to take longer. And I don't know why I'm in a hurry exactly. Maybe it's because night is approaching. And you don't want to get stuck in the desert at night. Okay, back to the lassoing. Let's see if I can get it on the first try this time. And go.
Ta-da!
Yes. Okay. Up.
10 arrowheads. I'm all
Frustrating
done.
because I was right there. And somehow I missed it. I've done that before too. It's kind of annoying. Human error, though. It happens. That's a nice flower. I think it's a cactus flower, actually. It looks like it's coming out of a cactus, anyway. Hey, you.
Got those arrowheads yet?
I have 10 arrowheads right here.
So you do. It looks like I only need 9 to finish this display. So here, keep this arrowhead. Thanks for your help,
Are you
Nancy.
kidding me?
Those tuning forks are all yours.
I went
Do you know
all the way
anything
to
about the
Cougar Bend,
treasure Dirk
and you
Valentine's
just give it right
supposedly
back to
buried
me?
somewhere around Shadow Ranch?
I know it's a lot of hogwash.
Well, what makes you so sure?
If I had $1 for every lost mine or buried treasure story I've heard in the 30-odd years I've lived here, I'd have 10 horses, 2 cars, and possibly my own helicopter. It's nothing but a tall tale. Trust me.
It was great talking to you.
Catch you later.
Why would you waste your money on a helicopter? You already have... Well, actually, no, helicopter's kind of cool. Why would you waste your money on... I don't know, I guess, depending on who you are, none of that's really wasting money. Anyway, the pattern for this is black, then black with red corners, which means red with a black cross to me. Let's do that one 4 times. That's twice. I like how quickly these beads move. It's like they realize that they are in a game where time is money, money's time, pizza's money. No, that's not right. How's it go? Time is money, money is time, pizza's money? No, I don't know. It's from Parks and Rec, April. She says something about time is money, money is pizza. Yes, I think that's it. I wish that was true. Speaking very good. Right again. Bang. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
That flower looks kind of like a poppy.
I don't see where you get that from, but sure. Oh, wait, no. I forgot to take the arrow tuning head forks. We can turn around. There we go. Now, before I leave, I need another token, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to pause the live stream so that I could just do this and then start up again, but you can't. So you're going to have to witness my every mistake. Or I guess you get to. But every mistake, misclick I make is on the internet forever. At least for each time I play these 31 games. Speaking of 31 games, I will be going out of town the last week of January, and I believe where I'm going has Wi-Fi. But I don't know exactly how I would be able to make multiple hour-long live streams with it being quiet enough for me to do so. So I'll probably do what I can there, but I might have to go into February, which is kind of unfortunate because I wanted to do the one game a day because there's 31 days, 31 games. But at the same time, I kind of want to go to Florida, like, you know, a lot. So I think I'd rather go to Florida
Sure be
than play
nice
Nancy
if these
Drew.
were good for something.
They are. Okay. Now we go to Dry Creek. Ugh, I wish I would have done that earlier. Or, no, actually, I wish I wouldn't have had to do that again. See, Nancy just left it unlocked.
This
not
outline
very smart.
reminds me of something.
Yes, Nancy, thank you. Let's put that crank in. Then this. So, it's going to spell Francis. So, F-R-A-N-C-E-S. Francis. Francis. Whatever. Ah. Okay, now this part I remember on Senior.
Now go and peek beneath zebra.
I don't want to go peek beneath Zebra Rock. Anyway. I think I have to go home at this point, right? I think. Oh, wait, no, maybe I should have gone to the trail stop. Maybe that snake would have been gone. I believe that's where the Zebra Rock is.
That looks like
Whoa.
Yazzie and Tex.
What an unlikely couple we have there. Come on, Bob. We have one more stop.
Come on, Bob.
That I should have made. And I didn't. It was an accident. To the trail stop. Oh, I hope that snake's gone, because otherwise I just went all the way to trail stop. And I didn't have to. That would be unfortunate. Okay. No snake, no snake, no snake. No snake. There's a snake. Well, I guess it's back to Shadow Ranch. That was a wasted trip. At least you have to pay for gas and pay for a horse. Like in The Silent Spy, when you make a wasted trip. That's money, because you just spent a train ticket. Okay, well, maybe it's time to eat cake. That would be nice. I doubt it, though. Because Tex is probably going to eat it all. Oh, nighttime. Well then. Okay. Well, I guess I should go get some
Tex must have
gloves.
turned the horses out for the night.
Then, let's see, look at my gloves. Ooh, that reminds me. I'm snooping your stuff. Wow, you have really boring stuff. Okay. I wonder if I can snoop in Shorty's stuff. Nope. Shh. He didn't see me. Okay. Now we get to do this puzzle. The joy of puzzles.
That doesn't go there.
I put it back.
This goes here.
Okay.
That looks right.
Good. That's not right.
That looks right.
There we go.
That looks right.
Good. Who delivers chicken wire in
This
these kind of
goes
pieces?
here.
I think Nancy and, well,
That
Dave
doesn't go there.
should file a complaint with this
There.
store.
Sorry, coyotes. No chicken dinner for you tonight. Oh my gosh. My gloves. They're glowing. That powder in the ghost town.
What? What is strange noise just now? The horse. Look at that tail. Bouncing up and down in a very strange way. Again, Nancy, don't just stand and watch the fireworks. You run away. You call somebody for help.
Was anything sabotaged?
The power lines going to the ranch house were either cut or were otherwise disconnected from the house.
You mean you don't have electricity?
We have a generator. It's pretty noisy, but it sure beats the alternative.
Yes.
But listen to this. When I was exploring the ghost town, I got this powdery stuff all over my gloves. And last night, when it was dark, my gloves were glowing.
Glowing? Like the horse?
Exactly like the horse. Maybe it glows because someone rubbed some kind of phosphorescent powder all over it.
And if you found that stuff in the ghost town, that must be where he or she has been hanging out.
Which is why I think I'll go back out there first chance I get. And another thing, Dave was suspiciously absent during all the excitement last night.
You better be careful, Nancy. If he and whoever's out at the ghost town are working together, they may decide you're a threat.
I'll be okay. I'm more worried about you guys.
Well, the fog has finally lifted, and they say we will definitely get out of here today. What they won't say is when.
Okay.
That's it for
That's
now.
kind of sad.
Oh, and thanks for sending me that
Unfortunate,
bead
I guess.
pattern.
Thanks for giving us something to do. Bye!
Okay. Now, I wonder if... Yes, correct question. Why can't you just tell me? Fine. Let's find it. Heller.com. Here we are. Sunflower. Okay. Now I'm going to call Pregnant Joe, because I did not do that earlier when I meant to.
What is it this time?
Excuse me?
Nancy! Hi! Sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
Am I calling it a bad time?
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Frank.
I thought you were this guy we're doing some work for.
You guys are on a case? That's great.
No, it's not. Turns out the guy is a bit neurotic.
What do you mean?
He wants us to track down his missing laptop. He left it in a restaurant.
Only he keeps calling us.
Yeah, like every 2 minutes.
He's become a real nuisance.
Maybe you should just quit.
Can't.
Why not?
Why not?
The guy's filthy rich, and if we find that laptop, he said he'd make us filthy rich.
But the real reason we can't quit is he's the son of our mother's best friend.
Yeah. If we quit, we'd never hear the end of it. Uh-oh, we've got another call.
Let him leave a message for the 9 millionth time. So, Nancy, tell us about the ranch.
There's a real honest-to-goodness ghost town near here.
No way. Have you been there?
Yep, and even though I went by myself, I'm pretty sure I wasn't alone.
What do you mean?
I heard strange noises.
Maybe it was a backpacker or a prospector or something. You know, someone just passing through.
But why would they hide? Why didn't they show themselves?
Maybe they hadn't bathed in a long time. Or maybe they were ghosts.
As usual, Joe, you're a big help.
Catch you later.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Yeah, that was not helpful, Joe. Let's take that.
Nancy, I figured after last night you'd be long gone. I know I would be if I were you.
When the power company turned off the power, did they say when they'd be out to fix the lines?
No, they had no idea when they'd be able to send somebody out here. And if that generator goes, I could be cooking in the dark for days, weeks. Well, not weeks, because no way am I staying here that long. I'm so freaked out now, I'm not sure I can last one more day.
You can't leave, Shorty. That's exactly what whoever's behind all these accidents wants.
Listen to you. Cool, calm, optimistic. I'm a wreck and you're a rock. Of course, you're also dead wrong and totally deluded, but I'm still impressed.
Want me to do anything before I go riding?
Same old, same old. If you bring me all the ripe stuff from the garden, I'll give you a basket to fill up with eggs. And once you're done with that, you'll be good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Awesome. Let's get the rest of those veggies.
That horseshoe wasn't there before.
Was
Maybe
it?
the ghost horse threw it while it was running away last night.
Well, that's the only horse that came in here, I suppose. Let's get those veggies. Let's just pick everything. They won't have any vegetables left when I go home. Except 3 old ivory eggs.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty
Pick those
right away.
vegetables for me yet?
That'll
You
do a lot
betcha.
for him, I guess.
Some of this stuff's overripe, but I'll just pitch it. Now, if you just fill that egg basket for me again, we'll be all set.
Okay.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Last egg basket trick of the game. Oop. Nope. Yep. 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 Well, pretty sure that
Hello,
evil
Nancy.
hen
Thanks for fixing that fence.
has the last
What can I do
one.
for you?
I'm pretty sure I saw Mary Yazzie riding on the Raleigh's property. Have you ever seen her riding around here?
Can't say as I have, but then most of my duties require me to stay close to home. Tex, he's the one you ought to ask.
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
Okay then. Wow, I left a lot of things unchecked.
I haven't done that yet.
Haven't done that yet? Well,
Can't check that off till
But
it's done.
I did that yesterday.
Check.
Oh well. Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's done.
Research that. Check. Check.
That-
Check.
I'm finished with that.
Check. 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 Check.
Check. Check.
Check.
I'm finished with that.
Check.
Check.
Well, I guess I'm back to the ghost town after I finish these eggs. The chicken is still here. Ooh. Let's call the Raleighs. Just because.
Hello?
Hi, Aunt Bet. I forgot to ask you before how Uncle Ed was doing.
Well, he definitely has some kind of infection.
I'm fine.
So they've got him on antibiotics. We'll be here at least 2 more days.
I delivered that envelope to Mary Yazzie like you asked. She seemed a little upset when she read that you turned her down.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint her, but if we sell that property to her, it would send a signal to other would-be buyers that we're interested in selling the ranch off bit by bit, and we're not.
What does she want the property for?
I have no idea. The parcel she wants to buy is nowhere near her store, and there's nothing but rocks on it. Maybe someone else there at the ranch knows, but we sure don't.
I'll be in touch.
We'll be right here. Bye.
Maybe that was enough to get that chicken to go away. Let's see. Ah. Fine. I've only talked to Tex. But he has nothing to say, though.
I found a horseshoe outside that wasn't there yesterday. I was thinking that maybe the phantom horse threw it. It's got a rock wedged in it.
So it does. Looks
She's
like
back.
the kind of rock you'd find out by the ghost town.
I've been to the ghost town, but I didn't see any horse.
I'm just telling you what I know. You don't want to hear what I got to say, then quit asking me stuff.
Do you go out there much?
Nope, and I'll tell you why. Last time I was out there, my horse acted real strange. Even tried to throw me. It was like he saw something I couldn't, something he didn't like, something that was telling him to stay away.
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. Check to see if Whiny, Shorty, has any chores for you first.
Did I see you and Mary Yazzie riding together?
Me and Mary Yazzie? Of course not. Why, I ain't said more than 10 words to her since I got here. You're imagining things.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
I find it hard to imagine that I imagined 2 people and a horse. Tex. Finally. Okay. Now that chicken's
Got
gone.
those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Anything I can do for you now?
Could I get a canteen of water from you?
You betcha. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Let's eat some
Do you
cake.
think I could have a piece of cake?
Sure, help yourself. Tex really liked it, by the way.
I'll let someone else eat the last
That's
piece.
like an entire quarter of a cake. That's not a piece, Nancy. Oh well. Okay, now can I go riding?
Need something?
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope.
Ah.
I took a bridle apart, oiled the pieces, and left them in that can on the shelf. You can't ride till you get the bridle put back together right. I put the bit next to the can.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Fun story.
Okay,
There
there's
is
the
this
headstone.
video that will
Now,
probably
I'm
never
getting
go
there.
anywhere online. I'm not sharing it
I'm getting
with
there.
anyone outside of a few people.
That looks right.
But a few years ago, I made
That
a
looks
few
right.
parody videos of
This goes here. Perfect.
a few parody videos
I put that bridle
of
back
Nancy
together.
Drew trailers,
Now may I go riding?
and I used the
Talk
nope
to you
thing a
later.
lot.
No hurry.
Like, it would cut back the same clip of someone saying nope, because you're like, can I go riding now? Nope. Can I go riding now? Nope. Nancy, it's a saddle. It's not a Okay.
Come on, Bob.
First things first. I think I have my magnet now. So we'll go to Trail Stop and see if that snake is gone. So if the snake's gone, then I can do the thing with the rock thing. Yeah. Okay. Come on, trail stop. Buzzard Gulch. Snake's gone. Okay. Back away until it goes away. There we go. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do or if it just will go away automatically someday, but it's a lot easier and faster to do it that way. Oh my goodness. Oh, it has started. Metal piece picked up, metal piece dropped. Metal piece picked up, metal piece dropped. Metal piece picked up, metal piece dropped. It never ends, I tell you. Okay. Although I guess it does end. Because there's only 4. That metal piece picked up, metal piece dropped. Duh. I guess it's not that hard, some parts, but yay, okay. Effie, I believe Effie is iron. I have not taken chemistry or any sort of science class in a year or 2. Yeah, I think I finished all of my science classes last year. So my knowledge is a bit rusty when it comes to metals. But no, I think Fe is iron, and Cu is copper, I think. Okay, now we get to press more buttons. At least it doesn't change the other ones when you do it. There's the poppy. I guess it looks a little like a poppy, the bead purse anyway. Although not really, not enough for Nancy to be able to say, oh look, it's a poppy. So, did I just pass the lily? I bet I did. No, okay, good. This is a daisy, and this is a tulip. If I can find them. If they exist. There we go.
Looks like a secret compartment.
If you hold this tab,
You must wind up her feet. If you don't, then she will scream. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the writing very much after I've played the game like 4 times. So I usually play it once on senior, then once on junior, and then one more time to see how fast I can do it, and then again to try and do everything. That's usually like my 4 times, and then after that I tend to play it the exact same way every time. Which I suppose could get a little old. And honestly,
Maybe this is the key to
Key?
the jail cell.
Where's my thwap? I wanted to be thwapped.
I'm in the jail cell. So far, so good.
Now each check corresponds
I'm getting there.
to a letter. So like one tally is going to be
Very good. Under
A,
bank lamp.
the second one is B, and so forth.
These old bricks must be good for something. I'll bet that's the key.
Why would they give the key? I guess you put the saving thing just beyond reach. Okay, Nancy, you don't have to do a lasso to do that. You just throw the loop over. It would take a lot less effort. Okay. Now we throw the brick. Oh, what is this supposed to be set at? Do I have it written down? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Second highest angle. Medium strength. Yes. And then with my rope, we just kind of
Come
pull
to
that over.
mama.
Nancy, don't. Don't say that. Please. I'm free!
Whoever clobbered me must have dropped this.
to hide a message, to hide a
To hide. Ugh. Okay. Now.
There's a letter down there.
Did you know you can play?
I guess Dave might have that, since I believe Ellie is his grandmother, right? Her cousin Ellie, which was his grandmother, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm mixing it up. But I don't really know. I guess Dave will know, though. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he said my grandma Ellie. And so, you know, Nancy immediately is like, ooh, I can take advantage of that. Which, on a case, I suppose, fair.
Something I can do for you?
Did your great aunt, by any chance, leave you a ring?
Sure did. It was her most prized possession. In fact, I got it right here. Seems to me Aunt Ellie said Francis had one just like it. I keep it on me for good luck.
I know this is a lot to ask, but do you think I could borrow it for a while?
Borrow it? What for?
It's kind of a long story.
Just take care of it, okay?
Last time I was in the ghost town, somebody clobbered me over the head and locked me up in the old jail.
That's terrible. Did you see who did it?
No, but I have a sneaking suspicion it may be bank robbers who've been using the town to lie low.
You shouldn't go there anymore, Nancy. Something bad's obviously going on, and you should just stay away. And call the sheriff, of course.
I'll let you get back to work.
Appreciate it.
Nice save there at the end. You really convinced me. And by really convinced, I mean you really convinced me to go back. Because now that I have this ring, I'm unstoppable. I just put it up to the... Oh, wait, no. That's not right. I just put it up to the game, and then
Come on,
I
Bob.
become ruler of the world. Or rather, I could become ruler of the world, because once I find that gold, I bet Nancy uses it to fund her vacations. I say vacations lightly because they're not really much of vacations. They're more of a mystery-cation, I guess. Although, when you're Nancy Drew, what other kind of vacation is there? Make the most of it. Okay. The ring. Do you just, like, push it up against that? I guess? Put a token in? Pull the lever. Kronk. Percy the Poet. Juanita Bonita. And Gentle Jane. I just need a good one.
If I keep playing, I'm bound to win eventually.
Oh, well, that's one attitude to have. That's not my attitude right now.
I'm getting that
Oh, that
definite
was creepy.
feeling I'm not alone.
Well, I guess I have to go play that Roadrunner game again. I do not like that game, Sam I am. I do not like Run for Cover, is what it's called officially. And in case you were wondering, that's officially with papers and stamp. I say we just enjoy this lovely little music. The music gets a little bit faster each time. Also changes. Thick. One last time. You can do it, Roadrunner. You can do it. You can make it to your home. You will escape the wolves. You will escape the wolves. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? No! I think I did that wrong. Oh, but I'm gonna make it anyway. Awesome. I didn't go down far enough.
Sure be nice if these were good for something.
Yeah, well, I think
Hi, can I help you with something?
Tex told me about, you and him.
He did?
Yeah, I kind of tricked him into telling me.
I don't believe it. He swears me to secrecy, then goes blabbing it to some teenager? Oh well, It was bound to come out sometime.
That's kind of what Tex said, too.
I mean, we're in love. What's the big deal?
Let's not go cool.
You're what?
Wait a minute. He didn't tell you anything, did he? You tricked me. Oh, you're good. You are good.
Is that what you
Yeah.
were doing on the ranch when I saw you? Meeting Tex?
Yes. See, Tex knows the Raleighs and I have been arguing about that property I want to buy. He's afraid if the Raleighs find out about us, they'll think he's collaborating with the enemy and fire him.
Why are you so
Oh.
interested in that property?
There's a whole bunch of petrified wood on it. Tex discovered it. Every so often, he'll bring some pieces in, and I'll use it in my jewelry or try to sell it. Anyway, Tex and I are in love. We tried to keep it a secret, and we blew it. You know, for a city slicker, you got a lot of country smarts.
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by and interrogating me about my love life. You're welcome. It was my pleasure, really. Don't worry about it. Okay, this token better be enough. Because I absolutely hate losing this. I'm going to get more. Make the nicest, sweetest, most pleasant friends and win. Is Millie the Mule good or bad? Based on the type font, I'm gonna say she's good. Yes? Yes! Haha! Okay, let's make her dance. She didn't make it all the way around, that kind of bugs me. Now, we go back to our map. Start at the goat. Hand. Sun. That's not right. Dog. There we go. Do, 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 do.
V. For Valentine, no doubt.
Also, it matches that symbol. So I suppose we should go check that out. At Cougar Bend. All the way at Cougar Bend. I could probably get a song. All the way at Cougar Bend. All the way at Cougar Bend. It's a work in progress. And more likely it's a work that'll never be progressed. Okay. Back up here. One more time. At least I hope it's one more time. I think it is. I think I'm close enough to the end for it to be one more time. Go. Yes. Yes.
Yes!
Yes! Fight. Win!
At Charlie,
It's a rock.
It's a rock. Nancy, you know better than that. To Mary's. She had a sign that said she polishes rocks. So I do believe she does. Polish rocks, that is. You.
Hi, can I help you with something?
I found this piece of rock in the desert. I'd really like to get the scuff marks off of it.
Looks like it's been polished before. If I put it in the polisher, it'll buff up in no time. Let me see what I can do.
No payment this time?
It's a picture agate.
Great. Thanks, Mary.
That's pretty.
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
Hello?
We're booked on a flight to Phoenix.
All right.
The bad news is the flight's been delayed.
Here we go again.
The plane that's supposed to fly us out of here is sitting on the tarmac in New Jersey waiting to take off. It's like 93rd in line or something. So what are you doing, Nance? Have you figured out who's behind the sabotage yet?
Not yet, but I think I am getting close to finding Dirk Valentine's treasure. All I have to do is go where the picture on this agate takes me, and I'll be all set.
The picture on this what?
It's a long story.
I'm tempted to ask you to wait until George and I get there, but I know that'd be like asking an Olympic speed skater to slow down. Just be prepared to tell us all about it.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Have fun. Wish you were here. Kidding.
Well, let's see. think it's trail stop that I need to go to. We're so close to the gold, I can taste it. You know, this is like the second time Nancy has found gold.
That
There.
tree looks just like the one on the agate. I think I'll grab Bob and head out in that direction.
Question mark. Where are we going? To sudden doom or sudden fortune?
Now I could lasso
Great.
that tree branch and pull myself up.
What if you pulled the tree branch down on top of yourself? I guess you wouldn't fall, but it would still hurt.
Oh yeah,
Although Nancy's very good at...
ancient cliff
Oh, it's sticking out
dwellings.
of there.
Awesome.
Nancy's very good at dodging things falling on her. So, come on. Need to find a key. A couple keys, really. I'm not even going to follow the directions yet, because I need a key. Wow, I'm literally just going in circles. Okay, there's one key. Ooh, ooh. 2 keys. I'm just back where I started. Okay, so you go that way. There's blue here. There's got to be keys somewhere. Ooh, nope. Ooh, that is what I just looked in. Nope, that's where I came from. Let's go red. I already looked in there. Ooh. Nope. Keep looking in the same places. Ah, up. I'm afraid that this isn't going to be very helpful for getting through, because I don't actually know where each piece that you need is. I just know how to get through the maze. And that's not very helpful if you don't have all the pieces. Really? I just went around in circles. Ooh. Nope. Nope, that is just a doorway. How many do I have now? 3? I need 5. Okay. 1 there. But that... I think the last one is back the way I came then. Oh, yeah, there it is. Hidden. Beneath a river of colors. Oh, wait, no, I was going back the way I came from. I think red. Yes, here we are. Up, 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 up. Go, Nancy, go, Nancy.
That looks right. This goes here.
I think if it fits,
That looks right. This goes here.
it doesn't matter what you say, Nancy.
This goes here.
Wine goblets.
There it is. Dirk balanced solid
Wow.
gold hearts.
Beautiful. I'm not going to check stuff off. What a wonderful day to be alive. What?
Oh,
Why, hello, Nancy. Find the treasure yet?
No,
so
actually.
you're the one who's been sabotaging the ranch.
That's right. Here my buddies and I went to all that trouble. Wrangling that horse, busting that pipe, cutting those wires trying to scare people off the ranch so we could tear the place apart looking for the treasure.
What about the
When all we
rattlesnake?
really had to do was what I just got done doing. Follow you.
You went to a lot of trouble for nothing. The treasure's gone.
Well, now, I don't believe you, Miss Nancy. Oh, and by the way, it's too far to make it back to the ranch without a horse, and I just ran yours off, which means you, to use an old cooking expression, are toast.
That's what you think.
Looks to me like the only way out is the way you came in, Nancy. So, ready or not, here I come.
And I'm coming after you.
There's gotta be a way to stop Shorty. Think!
I'm getting close.
Ha! Ha! He'll never see this coming.
There.
Better
Now I
hide.
better hide.
Last door. After I get the treasure, I'll deal with you. Whoa! You switched door markers on me, didn't you?
Yes,
That
I
was
did.
downright mean, Nancy. I could have hurt myself. The least you can do is help me off of here. How about it?
Nah, I think I'll go get the sheriff and let him help you off of there.
Ha!
Dear Hannah, it turns out that Shorty had ridden to the cliff dwellings on the Phantom horse, which was really just a trick horse that a friend of one of his bank robber buddies had trained. Since my horse was gone and it was getting dark, I wound up riding it back to the ranch so I could call the sheriff. You should have seen the look on everyone's face when I rode up on a glowing horse. It looks like the phosphorescent powder that they used to make it glow was harmless, but Tex is taking care of the horse until he's sure it's okay. Mary Yazzie has straightened everything out with the Raleighs, and now she comes over a lot, mostly to see Tex. He turns beet red whenever she's around. It's actually kind of cute. Speaking of cute, Dave confessed to the Raleighs as soon as they got home from the hospital, just like he said he would. They not only forgave him, they even offered to split the treasure with him if it turns out they can keep it. Sheriff Hernandez is looking into it. The best part is, Bess and George finally got here, and we've been having a ball.
Oh, great.
Here's a picture of the three of us on our horses. Unfortunately, Dave took it. Guess he didn't realize his finger was over the lens. See you in a couple of days. Love, Nancy. P.S. I started reading the Charlene Purcell novel Aunt Bet has. And you know what? I can't put it down.
It's nice to see Nancy enjoy a vacation for once. She always gives up on her vacations. Scout! Yes! Something different. Ooh, right.
If dreams can come true, what about curses? Well, in my next mystery adventure, you can find out for yourself, if you dare. I've been invited to a creepy old castle in England to find out who or what is terrorizing its residents. Could it be that the spirit of a centuries-old witch has returned to seek revenge? And why, after 300 years, has the beast of Blackmoor returned to prowl the moors again? The answers to these and many other dark secrets will be uncovered in my next case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor.
Creepy! Not a bad trailer. So, that has been The Secret of Shadow Ranch. I probably will not be able to do Curse of Blackmoor Manor until later tomorrow night, but I will be doing it. Stay sleuthy.